Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and last night I went to my local Asda's, and if you're American watching this, that's a Walmart, and I was getting some bits and bobs, and I thought I'd look into the game section, see what's going on. And on the counter I saw a box. I thought, I thought they sold out, and apparently there was a phase 2 launch where they got some more in, like for phase 2, the second batch has come in, so I pounced on it and I picked myself up a PS4, people. I've got myself a PS4. Woohoo! Now I wasn't going to go next gen, but I couldn't resist seeing it. I thought I might as well. So there we are. I'm PS4, people, and I'll probably get an Xbox One later on down the line, maybe some point next year. But yeah, this video I want to talk about the YouTube changes, these copyrights. All the big YouTubers are going crazy because their livelihood is at risk now, and they can't. YouTube is probably not going to be their main income anymore. Now, what Google have done is they've set up this content ID system that's scanning through everyone's videos, and if they detect any copywritten content or anything that they think is not your content, they're going to claim it. Now this is to stop people uploading full movies, full albums, music, concerts, video games, anything copywritten, anything that's not ours. Now people are going irate because people with these networks and whatnot, and they're not doing their job. Apparently people think that when you sign to these networks you're covered for copywritten. Signing with a network doesn't mean you own the copyrights. You're not safe. So, and the network don't own the copyrights. They can maybe get permission for this and that, but they don't get the copyrights for the whole media, everything you use. They can't cover you for everything. Like maybe Machinima can cover like Call of Duty and all the first-person shooters, all like the top-tier games, but they can't cover you for everything. Now, so if you don't have permission to use the content, your monetization is going to be stopped from this point onwards. But if you do have permission, you claim a dispute, and the people who own the copyrights will clear it. So that stops people uploading the full movies and making money off of it. So when they go try to make a dispute, they're not going to get the claim cleared because that's how it's going to block it off. So you can't really point the finger at YouTube and Google for fucking it up, because they're a business. Google isn't trying to destroy YouTube. They didn't buy YouTube to destroy it. They bought it as an investment. They didn't splash all this money on it just to throw it away. So, but yeah, they're doing this to stop themselves being sued by all these companies. And they didn't make this site isn't somewhere for you to upload anything you want. You can't just, you don't think, oh, this site's the people's, this is ours. It's not. It's a free service, and this is the rules. This is how it is. You can't. You're not getting away with it anymore, because YouTube's getting to the point where it's so big now. All these companies that own the copyrights to all this stuff is cottoning on and thinking, hang on, you're making money off our product. That should be ours, which is not them being greedy. It's fact that is their content, and you're pirating. You're stealing from them, and you're making money off their stuff. And people put gameplay and all that under fair use. It's fair use if you're just using it and you're just uploading it, but if you're making money from it, it's no longer fair use. It's a different policy now. It's money's involved. It's not fair use. So that's that. So people say, oh, I'm against piracy, and they're against. It's okay to get rid of all these people that are uploading full movies and albums, but video games. I'm guilty of this as well, because I do Let's Plays as well, but I'm not so guilty because I don't make a penny from my videos. If Nintendo want to claim all the revenue from my videos or Let's Plays, they have every right to, because I don't own the rights to this. I just bought the game to play, and it was my decision to buy my recording equipment, it was my decision to record, and it was my decision to upload. So they have every right to it. I don't own the copyright, so I can't fight against that unless I had permission from Nintendo from the start, and then it's a different matter. But someone like me isn't going to get the permission, isn't going to have the connection to contact Nintendo to ask that sort of request. So there's nothing really I can do about it. I'm not in that. I don't know people who can get me that sort of permission. So, but yeah, people say that they're against piracy, the full movies, but video games, recording video games and uploading to YouTube is piracy as well, because you're taking a product and you're recording it and you're uploading it, so you're sharing it. It's no different than sharing a movie. You could say, oh, but a movie plays out the same, and putting a movie on a disc and then selling it and doing it that way is piracy, because a movie plays out the same for no matter way you play it. But a video game is it's not identical, but it's very similar. It's not, yeah, you can play the game with a different skill or a different method, but the game still plays out the same. Like the game objective, the cutscenes, it all plays the same. Everyone's might have a different way of doing it, but the way the game plays is going to be the same. Like, you're going to have the same cutscenes, and the same thing that's in common with movies is when the movie ends, the credits roll. When the game finishes, the credits roll, and that tells you everyone who made the piece, and they're all the people that got paid to put in work to make this product. And it's the same for video games. People were paid to make the product, to develop it, piece the music, compose the music, do all the visuals, everything. And how these companies are seeing it is, you're taking their product, you're taking their content, and you're getting paid off of it, and you didn't play no part of it. You decided to buy it and record it, and you're trying to cash in on it. That's how they're seeing it. Now, I watched Angry Joe's video, and he was really pissed off about it. Then he made another video, but it was a bit more calmer in this one, and he was pointing out all the bits in different videos that were copyright claims. Now, I'm not picking on him, all respect due, he's a nice guy, I like his content, but if he got the correct permission from all these copyright content holders to use these pieces in his videos, he wouldn't be clueless of who these people are. Like, there was one that popped out to me that was claimed by Ministry of Sound UK, and he said, oh, he didn't even know they owned they weren't the copyright holders. He didn't know who they owned it. Now, if you was getting the correct permission to use that clip in your video, you would have known Ministry of Sound UK was the people you would be going to get permission to use that. He thought, because he's a big time YouTuber and he makes millions of views, he gets crazy views, that he can pick all these bits out, do his crazy editing, his master editing, make millions of views, and that's okay. Whether you're a big time YouTuber or a small time YouTuber, copyright is copyright. If you done it correctly and got the correct permission to use these pieces in your videos, you wouldn't be in this situation. You'd be cleared, you'll be fine, because you have the correct permission to use it. Now, you get your permission before you even start editing. You don't just chop it out and then put it in and then put your own twist into it, like your own acting and your own content mixed with other people's content. That's not how it works. So when you make a movie, everyone who played a role in making that movie got paid. Now, these people that made the movie, they see your video as you're getting money from their content, whether it's a couple seconds, whether it's 10 seconds. That little clip made your video shine to where you're getting millions of views. Now, if you took that little piece out and you just had your own content, where it was only your acting, your speaking, your editing, your bits and bobs, your twist to it, then that's your content. But you chopped something from something else and mixed it with your own. So that's not it. That's not it. And you could say, oh, it's only a small percentage of your video. Now they should get a small percentage of your revenue. That's not the case. You don't call the shots. They do. You don't say, okay, I've made this much money from your piece in my video, you're going to get this much. No. It's the other way around. They call the shots. They can say, no, we want this amount, and if you don't meet our requirements, you don't use our content. But you've already used their content, uploaded it, and you've already cashed in on it. So you've gone beyond, you've crossed the line there. So really, you can't be Angry Joe there because you didn't do it correct. So yeah, that's that's copyright for you. I mean, copyright isn't nothing new. I mean, outside of YouTube, people are claiming copyright, suing all day long. Like, you've got Michael Jackson's songs, people are fighting all day long for copyrights and owning the rights to his music. And you've got the Beatles. All day long people are fighting copyrights, and YouTube is no exception. YouTube has got to the point where it's so big now, they're in the firing line now. They're getting caught out. You can't have this YouTube site where you can have everyone around the world uploading what they want. And that's how people see it. They think, oh, YouTube is ours. Google can get into a lot of trouble for having YouTubers uploading content that's not theirs. Then YouTube is held responsible. I'm not going to be charged for it. I can have the content removed, but then they can still sue YouTube for doing it. So, but yeah, so that's my take on it. I hope I said everything right. I mean, I don't want to come across as the arsehole that's talking negative on YouTube. I mean, I love YouTube. I like doing my gameplays and all that, but I don't make money from my videos. Now, if you were relying on YouTube as your sole main income, it was a gamble from the start. You knew it wasn't going to last forever. And these companies have caught you out and they want what's theirs. So either you have to just go and get another job. It's no different than if you had a normal job and the company went bust and now you're left redundant and you've got to go and find another job. That's pretty much how it is. You can't be crying over it. It's the same thing. You was getting money off this and now your career's gone. You've got to go look for another job. People go through these things every day. It's just the way it works. So you can moan about it and point the finger and stick the middle finger to Google and YouTube. If they carried on letting you upload what you want, then there would be no YouTube. Then you would be in the same boat. You haven't got YouTube to start paying you. So that's it. I mean, if you read the rules from the very beginning from YouTube, they said no video games at all. They didn't want video games, movies, TV programs playing in the background. They didn't want none of that. So we just took the risk, and now it's these are the consequences. You've been caught out. Really, they've catched up, and some developers may be okay with you using their content. Like, I think it's Ubisoft and Naughty Dog. They're saying they're okay to use their content, but some, they don't want you to use their content. You can't talk down on them and say, "Oh, you're arseholes because you said no." They're just saying no. We don't want you to use their content. You just need to respect their decision and move on. You can't throw wobbly about it. Just fucking grow up and just accept it. They've said no. You can't get your own way just because you asked nicely. I mean, I don't know. I'm fucking jiving and waffling on here. I'm missing bits and bobs, but that's my take on it. I may be wrong, but this is how I've seen it. Now, I'll probably get a load of Angry Joe subscribers come tearing me a new one and destroying my channel. I don't care. I don't make a bean off YouTube. So if I've got 1 million thumbs down, I don't care. There's no skin off my nose. I don't care. If YouTube disappeared tomorrow, I don't care. I didn't make a penny off it. I'll just go and find somewhere else to entertain me. So yeah, that's another thing. People got too cozy with YouTube. They thought YouTube was theirs and they could do what they want with it. And you're getting told that no, that's not that's not how it is. It's not yours. And there's rules to this shit. So again, I'm going to stop the video there, guys. And my Mario Let's Play, that's getting matched for third-party content, but the video's still playable. You can still watch it, but it's just you can't monetize it, which is fair. I mean, I don't care. I mean, they can have it. I'll just do it for fun, but I may put it on hold just until this stuff does get cleared up and gets confirmed and with what's going on with YouTube. But I might carry on with it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll probably upload the next part the same day as I'm doing this vlog right now. So yeah, because for my channel, they're the only videos that are getting third-party content matches. The Mario 3D World parts. Everything else on my channel is fine. So yep. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something, or didn't. If all what I said is wrong, feel free to enlighten me and correct me and educate me, because I'm willing to learn about this copyright stuff and what I can and can't do on YouTube, and who's right and who's wrong, who's the good guys, who's the bad guys. So, yep, peace out. I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to play some PS4. So, yep, bye-bye.